radio on Berlin.
I have to start it again now. Everyone knows it's windy. And you say,
oh, nice song. That sounds spontaneous, no?
yeah, so summer's
just like we did that for the 5th time.
gone. I was singing this to my child the other day. She looking at me. You know when you start singing suddenly, spontaneously, and like a dog. If you imagine you're with a dog, and it's the end of summer, and it's the early evening, and you just go, summer's almost gone, almost gone. Oh, where will we be when the summer? And then Maya's ear just like goes up,
like a
dog, no, and just looks at me like I wasn't sure whether she was appreciating my tone, my mute, or whether she just thought he's lost it. He's lost it now. Daddy's lost it. And then I said bedtime.
Probably she don't know this song.
No, I was trying to explain to her who the Doors were and stuff.
Oh, this is a Doors song.
There was this guy,
yeah.
and things like that, yeah.
Okay, Nico the sequel. We're talking about the Doors.
Well, it would have been a kind of sequel because I was going to interview Jeff Reed, Jeff Disastronaut, this afternoon, and it's been postponed to a virtual thing because he was in Berlin, and he went to Teufelsberg, and that's in Grunewald, isn't it? And that must be close to where Nico. It's a big area. You're going to tell me?
We found out.
Tentative.
We found out.
Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, we were walking for the.
And especially if he goes there walking, you will never find it.
No, you never find it. Yeah. But yeah, Teufelsberg. I didn't realise because I did a little bit of research. So because of course we've been there before, but it's been some time. But I didn't realise it was an artificial mountain and it was built on the ruins of a Nazi war school or something.
It was supposed to become like a campus, and not only
also loads of Nazi students.
But not only like a military academy, but
that was the good
also
word.
other assorted education centers.
Okay, like cooking and stuff like that, or baking.
And this probably how to bake Aryan. So only white bread.
Oh, very good. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Aryan pies. Yeah, of course. Yeah, for those who don't know, it was a US listening post in the Cold War. Yeah.
But there's
military tech college.
more to it because the two axes, the big streets that would run through Berlin, north, south, and east, west. The entrance to that one was near U-Bahnhof Heerweg. And the Heerweg is where you get off if you go to Teufelsberg. And a little bit further on, where you can go to the right, there's a diversion to the Olympic Stadium. It would have been positioned to the left of it. So Olympic Stadium to the right when leaving the city, and that campus positioned to the left. So that would have been the first things to see when you entered Berlin from the west.
So it might have been also a Nazi sports sort of school or something.
I think so, and also because Hitler was very fond of car racing, and you remember that I was doing some research on
that's right.
On the
it's all connected, isn't it?
And you could enter, in fact, that campus from that Autostrada.
Amazing.
Everything was very, very close. Also the Messegelände.
What's that? It's the
big
exhibition house.
The industrial exhibitions.
What else do you know about Teufelsberg? Because Teufelsberg means Devil's Mountain, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I guess maybe they named it as an artificial mountain because of the Nazi sort of.
No, I think it's more because is there wind?
Yeah, I'm windy today. It's my breakfast. You can hear it.
Me too, wind?
Me too. Oh, well, you're not in the wind and I am in the wind.
Okay.
That's pretty
No, that's
bizarre.
Teufelssee.
Teufelssee,
So one of the
Devil's Sea.
lakes is over there, and maybe that's become the Teufelssee because of some old, I don't know, some zombies rising up from the lake. I never did research on that, but it's not called Teufelsberg because of it's not even ruins. They were building it and they covered it.
but it is. We know it today as Teufelsberg, don't we?
Yeah.
Devil's Mountain.
And most of the rubble, I think it took years and years, and I don't know how many carloads that they brought there. And now it's the highest point in Berlin. It's all rubble.
It's the highest point.
Yeah, it's all rubble.
And can you
just of Earth, huh? The highest point is the Fernsehturm, of course.
Amazing. The TV tower, yeah. So, and it's I don't mean to sort of dwell on Teufelsberg, but it's, for those who've never been or seen it, it's just these huge bubbles, isn't it? Like.
Yeah.
And if you go inside, you can hear your voice echoing all over the place.
No. Teufelsberg is actually an artificial mountain, an artificial hill.
Yep.
That's that. But the radar towers, they are a little bit behind it. Because the Teufelsberg itself is free of any trees.
Okay, yeah.
If you go there, you see a lot of people with their kites and standing on top of it. You've got a fantastic view of Berlin, where you can see where Berlin stops and where Brandenburg starts.
Yeah, right.
Because
there's signs, aren't they, pointing, big, huge signs pointing from space.
Yeah. No, Berlin doesn't have any peripheria. Peripherik things where
peripheral zones where the city, where you don't know where is the border between the city and outside the city. Yeah. It's just, it stops and then Brandenburg starts. Yeah.
It's very, very nice. Part result of the wall, of course.
Yeah, thanks to the war. Yeah.
The wall.
Thanks to the wall, yeah. Sorry, why am I saying this? Right.
Anniversaries today everywhere in Berlin.
Oh, it's the 60th anniversary.
Yeah, 3 days of speeches and
celebrating
and pictures everywhere.
Taking walls down wherever they are, all over the world. But keeping the COVID sort of thing going.
Yeah, now we've got a COVID wall.
Yeah. But the position where we are now, as far as COVID's concerned, it's the end of the summer. 2021.
No, it's the middle of summer. Come on, Adrian.
Well, it's hot today. It's 30 degrees, isn't it?
No. We still have like 7 weeks to go.
Okay, good. Oh, phew. Oh, well, maybe I won't go swimming today then. Save it for another day.
And then we've got the traditional golden October coming, but another, when the light is a little bit lower and it hangs golden over Berlin's trees.
And then we've got of course, and
then we've got some global warming coming in November and December.
Yeah. And some windy weather. Windy weather. Do you know any songs about wind?
Wild is the wind, and the wind cries merry.
Oh yeah, that's very good. Oh yeah, excellent, Mr. H, Mr. J H, Mr. J Edgar Hoover. So summer and hot heat and COVID. I read in a paper the other day. Did I read?
It's over. It's finished.
I don't know.
I think we will have little airplanes circling the sky, but COVID is over.
C day.
COVID's over.
And you had your vaccinations.
It's over. Nah.
Maybe they'll drop.
Now a little bit of Yoko.
That's right. That's as they're dropping needles from aeroplanes. Yeah, so like the other 45% in Berlin that haven't been vaccinated yet, they can't avoid them, you know. So but they're going to be closing down testing stations, or they want to start charging for these free testing stations to try and encourage people to vaccinate more. Apparently, there's going to be a vote on it in how many states? Federal states? 16 states in Germany. They all have to vote for it.
Well, 5 in the east. Some. I don't know.
I think it's around 16 or something.
It's difficult because Bremen is one and Hamburg is one. And,
exactly.
I didn't come to
solid state.
Baden-Württemberg, Bayern.
But unlike the UK anyway, I mean, we have MPs in the UK and Parliament and stuff, but over here, everyone has to agree. So there's kind of independence. Well, no, it's a federal state, isn't it? So
Yeah, it's a little bit like the United States.
yeah. So
But maybe different.
yeah, they don't speak American.
No.
Yeah. Although some of them do. They just speak Bavarian, something.
And you don't elect a president, and he doesn't have that power.
Yeah.
And he lives in
no, there
in
is
a
a
much
president.
nicer White House.
There is a president, though, isn't there?
Very much bigger.
Yeah, bigger. Yeah, bigger and whiter. So the point of that was, the next strategy for getting people to bow down to vaccination is, supposed to be this. They're going to stop the free. Well, no, they're going to vote on stopping free tests. So at the moment, if you want to go to a club or want to go to a gym or a few things now, I mean, we can all go in shops and things like that without any problem, without any tests, but you have to wear masks and things. But all these other extracurricular activities, you still have a test, and that's free at the moment. They want to start charging for that. To try and push people to vaccinate and raise the levels of vaccination, because today the levels have gone up to 50 per 100,000 people.
What?
Yep.
In Berlin?
Yeah.
Whoa.
In Berlin. And the emergency thing was 30, and it's gone to 50. But they're saying, but that figure was made in 2020. Was it 2020 when we didn't have vaccination and things, so maybe it should be a bit higher. So I don't know. This is the news, the latest COVID news.
So thanks to this
everybody.
wild COVID and wild raves,
It's
it's going
COVID
up again.
summer. Yeah, so everyone's all these parties and collective baths and.
Well, people out there, I really don't care a hoot. At the end of
Rome.
this month, I will have my second one.
Roman
and
orgies.
goodbye to you all.
Oh, you mean you haven't?
We're going
You mean
to
only half?
We're going to a binary society.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had both of them. I couldn't work out how to use the app.
And you're ugly anyway, people who don't take
Thanks.
it. So
Thanks.
that's what you see.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
That's the people who always shout at you when you don't keep distance on traffic lanes.
Hairy traffic people. So any other news stuff? Things falling from space?
No, I'm pretty much outside of news because I'm just working.
Yeah, but where are you working, Renus? Because this is a critical thing, isn't it? You were saying this. Tourists have come back.
Yeah.
Are coming back.
Yeah.
And you're cycling around, showing them various areas of the city.
Yeah.
Your in-depth knowledge of every place.
It's not very in-depth, it's very local. So if you go like 500 meters to the left or to the right or whatever direction, I don't know anything at all anymore.
Really?
As soon as it's out of sight, I don't know anything.
Not my problem. Not my problem, mate.
No, but you can't know everything. It's where you find a detail, you find 10 more details and so on.
Sure. I mean, now, in fact, we're in Bethanien, gardens in front of Bethanien. So, and you could say, I bet you could say 5 sentences about this big building in front of us.
In fact, I could. Oh boy!
What is it?
Should I really?
Go on then. Yeah, talk.
Well, you have to start at the beginning of Kreuzberg when there was no Kreuzberg at all.
Oh.
Because
really?
it's all.
It's in the middle of a crossroads.
It's all developed in the 19th century, and the area was even called Hallische Tor and Luisenstadt or whatever. And only when they put the cross on that mountain, and that is a mountain on the hill, it became Kreuzberg.
Where's the cross on the mountain?
It's Victoria Park.
Oh yeah, but that's far away from here, isn't it? As the crow flies.
But it's still Kreuzberg.
Yeah.
And that's where Schinkel wanted to design something for the Prussians. Yeah. And it looks like a church that has sunk into the earth. So only the tower, the top of the tower is to be seen there.
Okay, yeah.
And that's the cross on that berg, and that's where you get the Kreuzberg thing. And then Bethanien was one of the first buildings, a big hospital run by nurses.
Artistic nurses? Kunstlerin?
No. Really, the ones that they find out now in Canada how harsh they can be.
What's the connection? I missed that news item. What's happened in Canada? The
No,
nurses
all these graves that they find.
in Canada?
Yeah, of the Inuit that had to be converted into Catholics, and that was also all in schools run by nurses.
Oh, I thought that was I mean, of course, in loads of places in the world, but in Ireland, they buried loads. Yeah, they did the same thing, didn't they? Burying lots of children that were had out of wedlock and things like that.
They keep on finding them.
Yeah.
Anyway, don't trust anyone who's trying to evangelize you or whatever.
Yeah. That was an advert on behalf of us.
And then they went out, and the whole structure was empty.
Talking about Bethanien.
And occupying this was one of the almost like a starting point of the big squat wave that went through Berlin.
Oh yeah. So was it? It was squatted first because it's still part of it is a.
And then it got legalized,
isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. And there's a Wagenplatz, a place where people have live in their trucks.
Of course, because they keep on running this in the spirit of the squatters mentality.
But they still have to. Oh no! What I'm saying, yeah. So then, but this official part of it, because it's not a hospital anymore, is it?
No, it's now studios and an exhibition space and one little cafe.
Expensive cafe.
Yeah, is it?
I imagine.
I don't know.
I think it is.
Of course, you can get. They will sell carrot cake and everything that's
an ice cream.
That's approved by the woke police.
Indeed. So that's where we are now. That's
Yeah.
where we are placed here in the centre of Kreuzberg. Central Kreuzberg.
With all the things, it seems that there's no activity going on anymore, and the only people who are doing this kind of activity are the weirdos who wear aluminium hats and wave Prussian flags.
There's one guy I definitely know that in Kreuzberg, and I see him occasionally, and he just wears aluminium under his clothes.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and a hat and a kind of hoodie, but aluminium foil.
Ooh, that's hot.
His whole body.
Shit, he must be sweating a lot.
I don't think he cares about that. I think he's just caring about.
And all these aluminium stains on his arms, are all black. So he's gonna die from aluminium poisoning because I don't think it's 100% aluminium.
Maybe. No, it's, I mean there's a number of I don't want to say casualties or somehow of the past. They're very kind of unique characters. There's another woman I know that she used to go around here all the time, and she was just wrapped in all loads and loads of pieces of material, and wherever she went she would drop these lines of material so you knew where she was.
Okay.
You know, just like long thin lines of wrapping all over her.
Well, what material was it? Was it cotton or?
Yeah, something like this, I guess. Yeah. Just loads and
for
loads
birds
of
to build their nests.
Yeah, sure.
Well, do birds know how to knit? Yeah, of course. Look at this.
But yes, maybe we are all casualties somehow. And
are we casualties? No, there's no.
All right, sorry.
Our times has lost their narrative. There's nothing going on anymore. Oh God, I feel terribly alone in time now.
Life
suddenly
has unfolded, unstrung itself. In what sense? I mean,
it's like if time was a pullover, there's no pullover anymore. There's just this little strange. There's nothing. There's something is left of it.
Yeah, look.
And you can follow it to the end, and at the end it's the same as at the beginning.
The bells of doom.
Maybe I'm getting old. Maybe you need to be young to say,
to listen to this show.
I'm heading in a direction.
Oh, that's definitely. I think that's definitely something I've noticed as I get older. I'm not really heading in any general direction anymore. That's for sure. and it's not so much about energy. It's something like I'm happy enough.
Yeah.
Am I? I don't know. Or I keep forgetting, about my direction or something, and then I'm happy enough just to. I'm not competitive anymore. That's for sure. I'm not as competitive as I used to be, and not in the sense as with other people even, because I know people that are extremely competitive with other people, but not even with myself somehow. And that's okay. I think you start sinking into a feeling of like you know what you can do. And that's my thing. I just want to try and keep doing the things.
Buried alive.
What am I saying anyway? Moving on from this moment. But it could be a podcast in future, and then people will be listening to us.
Yeah.
Wherever you are. You could be in your cars, in your Zeppelin.
So we drag you into this black hole of nothingness.
You might be in
no way out.
Some kind of Amazon delivery vehicle. Because I think they're taking over slowly.
Get your life delivered within 24 hours.
Yep. Get your real life delivered. Just sign up here. You can have it in parts. Do you want us to deliver it to the neighbour, or do you want us to lose it along the way?
But anyway, if you look into the future right here where we sit now, 50 years from now, would you see palm trees growing here?
Right here. Palm trees? What?
Yeah,
huh?
I think we should start this guerrilla action and plant buy palm trees and plant them here.
Why stop at palm trees? Why don't we plant?
Because the climate is changing. So if you've got palm trees, bring peace, and all the people from palm tree countries who live now in Berlin will feel more at home. And smile more and stop dressing like they are wearing clothes that they should throw away, and it's winter all the time,
Yeah. Oh, so that's Renus's. That's your way of changing people's temperament somehow.
Yeah.
Their outlooks for the future.
So people come here and they say, "Oh, palm tree."
Oh, it's beautiful.
And another
one.
one.
Should it change my day?
Oh, banana. no banana trees, but because that's like they grow everywhere.
And some children don't like bananas, like my 6-year-old, which doesn't like the colour yellow at the moment.
Yeah, they should make like orange bananas a bit.
Yeah. Well, carrots weren't orange in the beginning, were they?
They were yellow?
Weren't they black or something, or
black.
Purple, or was it something else? Tomatoes were originally kind of violet or something.
No, tomatoes are every colour. So I don't know when.
But I think orange carrots are a pretty modern phenomenon. Look, everyone's looking it up now, aren't you?
This is the new hip, eh?
Oh, we just saw someone walking past.
They've got masks on their elbows, and it looks like
isn't it just easier?
No, that looks like clothes in a boutique with this white clip on it that they take away when you buy it. Otherwise,
like an alarm system or something.
Yeah, so it's like all these people are wearing their own alarm system, but I don't know where the detector
or they
is.
look, if they're on both sides, they could look like they had little wings.
Yeah, no.
They're wearing masks, and that's what I've been doing as well, because it's the easiest thing, isn't it? Because you never
come
know.
off it, eh?
Never know when someone comes up to you and says, "Mash flickten, Achtung."
No, I think that there will be little chips in it, and you have to wear them there. Yeah. So, and then all these invisible rays will chip you and read you. And then if they can't read you and they detect something on their heat shield,
near invention,
there will be a drone over you from next vaccination center in 50 meters. Jeez. You start walking now, otherwise we will drop a bomb on you.
What kind of bomb would it be?
A sulfur bomb. A sulfur bomb. You will smell of rotten eggs for 3 days. And then they increase the percentage so that you can't wash it off you, and everyone will smell you from. Oh yeah, that's someone who's not vaccinated.
That's the one.
And there's rotten egg smell everywhere.
Trouble is though, the kids have gone back to school now, children in school, and going on the buses and things like that. None of them wear masks. They're all eating and stinking and smelling, and you wouldn't notice the difference. No, what am I saying? Do you remember when you were in school and someone did this? They would just throw these stink bombs in, and the whole area would just... And it used to happen all the time.
No, it's not very, very often, but
it was about 2,000 kids we met at our comprehensive.
It happened. and they thought it was funny.
Yeah, sure. Or you'd walk into school and there would be a porn picture from a magazine that someone had stuck to a wall in the school or something. Do you remember that kind of stuff? Or
They didn't do that.
They
It was a
didn't do that?
Catholic school.
Oh,
I think they were very careful not to do
no, I don't
these
think
things.
I don't think it was the nuns or the priests that would have done that. It would
No,
have
no,
been
but the pupils
students
were
that
they
did that.
were all
They
very
kept it
like
all very private. Shared
No,
it very
no.
privately. I did go to a Catholic school though. This wasn't this one though. The comprehensive was as I say, a 2,000 student strong.
And the porn magazines they arrived rather late, wasn't it? Like end of 60s.
70. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So-
I remember my dad had these magazines which me and my brother found once, and it was a summer as well. And my dad had built this. Everything was made out of that. What's that kind of wooden material? He built it himself. There was no IKEA in those days. You had to build stuff with this wood that was like compounded of lots of different bits of wood, so it was extremely cheap.
Yeah.
And one woody colour, but you could see all the detail and stuff. So I remember when they were out, my parents, we somehow went to the top of these things and found these magazines, and they were black and white magazines of naked people playing tennis, right? And the nipples and any other parts were airbrushed out, so you couldn't see any.
Naked people playing
You couldn't
tennis.
see any sex or anything. You just had to use your imagination, and when I grew up, that's what I thought people looked like, pretty much. Although
with airbrushed nipples.
I remember seeing my dad's penis. I remember.
Yeah.
So I think he used to sit on the toilet when we were in the bath, me and my brother. That's a memory and a half, isn't it? I didn't like the look of it.
I can imagine.
Big hairy thing. Oh my god.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, parents are like putos, they don't have sex.
No, I couldn't ever imagine any of this. Oh yeah, and just for the record as well, just as we're coming to nearly the close of the thing, that's how I taught myself how to use the Super 8 projector as well, because of course.
Airbrushing nipples?
No, this was another thing, because every birthday and Christmas and stuff, or mostly birthdays, my dad would film 4 minutes on his Super 8 camera, and then when visitors came round or friends, we would be forced to watch these boring films of family Super 8 stuff. But one day I found this Super 8 porn movie, and I had no idea how to thread the projector, but I taught myself how to thread it, me and my brother, and I was just totally shocked, But yeah, that's when porn was really, anyway, what am I saying? Someone was selling some porn films at the market the other day, and I remember having a ton of these when I was in the UK and selling them all for like £90 before I left.
What?
Yeah.
They paid so much?
I think they were.
They're
They're probably worth a lot more.
90
actually.
a piece.
They weren't my dad's ones.
Okay.
Because I used to do all this stuff in clubs. You have Super 8 films and things, and also you could scratch them and do art things and bleach the films. And with porn films, you can be extremely creative. You don't even have to go down the route of, that particular route.
But you can only be creative with porn films?
Yeah, that's it now.
Okay,
Yeah, that's the new COVID, post-COVID.
Good. We're knitting a pullover again.
We're about to announce as our Radio 1 Berlin porn festival. There you go. There's plenty of porn festivals in Berlin. It's nothing new.
There's also porn karaoke.
Loads of sex workers as well. We've just had also.
Which might be funny.
What was it? Porn karaoke.
Uh-huh.
How would you do that? Sing
baby, that's Kyle.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, really? There's places like that?
I've seen one on the Dresdner Straße.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's really cool and funny. That's a great idea. The whole family can enjoy.
Yeah.
What have I got here? No pride without trans sex workers. Yeah, I found this in my pocket. There was a big, massive festival of all sorts of gay and brothers and gay sisters.
Talking about 50%, 50 COVID cases per 100,000. So that might be another source for it.
Yeah, true. Well, I don't know. People. I mean, I like that. Even if you go down to the flea markets in Berlin, Actually, a few weeks ago, no one was wearing hardly anyone was wearing any masks. And you know what people are like when they want a dress or something, or want to pull loads of clothes out. They'll just, but they get so close together. And all over the place in Berlin, people are close. That's for sure. But now, last Sunday anyway, the flea market, they had to do it by law, and they were making sure everyone wore them. So it's kind of going in waves, all this stuff.
Yeah.
But I think the other thing is they're trying to get more people vaccinated, because as I found out this week, my child started her second year, first day of school in quarantine for another 10 days because she was infected by a child a few days before, and then quarantine. So is it about getting more people vaccinated? It's possibly.
People are getting tired of it.
I just don't see that it's going to end. I think it's an endless.
Yeah, but
endless
of course
summer,
it's going to end, because
Fernez would say.
We will reach a point that enough people will be immune.
Yeah. Immune to our shows.
Also,
immune to radio.
they're already immune to our shows.
Berlin.com.
What was that song again?
Radio on Berlin's almost gone.
No. That you did sing
This
at
is
the
the
beginning. No.
My only radio station.
No.
All right. Which one was it? Go on. You've got to say it quick, because it's going to be
Say
hard for me
goodbye
to
to
edit
the
this.
summer. Say goodbye to summer.
It's a long, cold summer.
No.
I think that's
No,
it.
I'm singing Pearly, 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 Dewdrops, Drops, Drops.
What? No way. Cocteau Twins?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember seeing them playing it first on doing that one. I mean, there was only two of the guys and the singer, and they had the drum machine thing on a massive reel-to-reel, and it was on the Old Grey Whistle Test, so it wasn't Top of the Pops, it was the Old Grey Whistle Test, and it was so beautiful. So beautiful, her sound poetry. Liz Fraser. I fell in love with her, yeah.
No, that was great guitar playing, and only they
their
could do it.
guitar playing, yeah. That's kind of, tinkly, 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 tinkly. Beautiful. I love their albums. I think she just disappeared for many years. I don't think she might have made some kind of appearance, but I don't think and then she sang for This Mortal Coil as well.
Yeah, but also Massive Attack.
4AD. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, yeah. But then didn't do anything else. I think she was very shy. Well, they took so many drugs in those days, that they couldn't even face looking at people anymore. Also the hair and all that stuff. Yeah. But Liz Fraser, yeah.
She must be somewhere drinking tea.
I think probably with loads of cats, I imagine.
Oh no.
Singing. She probably sings to her cats.
The cats are terrible. People who have 26 cats. No. I've got an alphabet of cats. A, B, C. Which is a song, eh?
Maybe we should stop here.
Yeah.
Before we go too far. Okay. Thank
Our
you for
own
listening.
8-bit songs.
No, he's a dog person. I'm a cat person. All right. Good night.
Okay, bye.
Keep purring. Keep on purring.
Yeah, keep on purring. Yeah.